everyone. Welcome to the preview show delivered by FedEx. I'm Alan Cavana. Here with us again, Chris Rice, NASCAR.com analyst. Chris, no more off weeks in the Sprint Cup Series. 17 straight races to end the season, determine a champion. You ready for this stretch run?
Absolutely. This is when the best of the best come out right here. 17 weeks in a row. I'll guarantee you your big teams and all your teams are ready to go for the next 3 to 4 weeks.
Yep, and it all starts this weekend. Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Brickyard, one of the most historic tracks in all of the world, and one of the most unique layouts in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Those long straightaways, those tight, flat corners. Chris, there are drivers who still need wins. There are drivers who want more wins, of course. So give us your expertise. What's the key to getting around Indy? How do you find an advantage?
Well, I'll tell you, going down the long front straightaway, if you see, you want to get the car really out of the air. And with our new rule that we have this year, they're going to be out of the air. It's going to be a test on who can get lower but still have the drivability to be able to get through the turns, because this is a different racetrack. You know, you got turn 1, you're really running fast. You're going to run about 200 and I'm going to say right around 5 miles an hour getting into that corner, and then you're going to go through that little short chute and you're going to go through turn 2, but you really got to get off that corner to make these straightaways really fast. So it's going to be tough to get a balance when you're running 205 miles an hour to when you're running 160 miles an hour to get through turn 2.
All right, well, each week from now on here on the preview show, we're going to take a close look at the chase grid as we start to fill it out and approach the start of the chase. Now, take a look at it right now. At the top, we have names like Brad Keselowski, Jimmy Johnson. They've got their wins. They sit atop with 3 wins. Then it's names like Dale Earnhardt and Carl Edwards who have 2 wins. In total, we've had 11 different winners so far this year, and it appears all of them have no problem making the chase. So, Chris, let's look at the danger zone. You'll see the names in white. Names like Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, Clint Bowyer, Paul Menard, Kyle Larson. They're in the chase right now, but they don't have that win. So of those names, what surprises you the most about that list?
Well, let's put the bottom 3 in red, because I feel that Bowyer, Larson, them guys, they're in the red. But if you look at Bowyer's season, man, has he had a great season comparing to his last couple of seasons. It's just they can't get over that hump. They've been the best Toyota racing throughout the race, but they just can't get over that hump and get that win. Then you look at Larson. Man, what a fight him and Austin Dillon got going for the Rookie of the Year, but they also have it to be able to get into the chase. You know, I've said it a couple of times. I feel we're going to have 16 different winners. We're going to be really close to having 16 different winners because we got some racetracks coming up that some rookies can win at.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a first-time winner on the season this weekend. Brings us to our this week's social pick of the week. Which former Brickyard winner has the best shot to win this weekend? Ryan Newman, who still needs a win, Paul Menard, who still needs a win, and Tony Stewart. Guess what? He still needs a win. So you can vote at NASCAR.com/social. Maybe one of them will win. I want to hear your pick for the winning. Who will win the Brickyard? Who's kissing the bricks?
Well, when you're voting, Tony Stewart did get to test up there. Remember, he blew a tire, and he ended up hitting the wall very hard. And he won in his sprint car just last weekend. So my pick, it's hard for me not to go with the 2 car because the 2 car at Pocono was really, really good. Ended up second. He got beat out by the 88 car, but I'm going to go with the 48. I feel that when Jimmy Johnson and Chad Knaus had a bad week before, they overcome it very good, and they're normally on their game when they go to the next racetrack. I'm going with the 48 car for a couple of different reasons, but mainly because Chad Knaus will overcome adversity.
Good pick, close pick. I'm picking his teammate, Jeff Gordon. So historic at the Brickyard. He won the first one 20 years ago, 16 top 10s. I mean, he gets a top 10 just for showing up at that track, basically. And he's having a great year. He's got the Hendrick power for those long straightaways. And Chris, what a story it would be 20 years later to get that 5th Brickyard win. I love a good story. So I'm going with Jeff Gordon.
That's a great pick. He just needs to keep his Sunoco fuel in it, and I believe he'll have a shot at it.
All right, may the best pick win. Chris Rice, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us here on the FedEx Preview Show. Have an awesome week, everybody.